Mr. Weasley, will you join me, please?
It's Thursday night. We are live from the southeast of England. It's time for Plant News, Ask Maria, and of course, part 13, are we on 13? Of Baldur's Gate. Let's go over here. Hello, good day. Good day. Hi Ocarina, hi Belle. Nice to see you here. It's another sweaty day I don't know how we're all faring in this heat. It has felt particularly muggy this afternoon. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm hot, but I'm fine. I had a good day at work. And I've got amnesia. I have no idea what I did today. But I think I'm okay. How are you, Belle? How's life your end? It is too damn hot. All I want to do is to scoop my hair up into a croissant on the top of my head to get it off my neck. But I will look like a boiled egg if I do so. So I'm resisting for you, chap. No one wants an egg to stream to them. Yeah. It's like when it's hot, you just kind of want to, this might be TMI, but when I'm hot, all I want to do is, one, put my hair into a little croissant on top of my head, and I want to remove my boobs. I want to be able to just like slot them off and just put them aside, because they're just too hot. They're too hot to carry around. I think it's unfair that we have this extra thing to like have around with us. I'm glad you're in agreement. These like hot things just attached to us and you can't get away from them. But no, I'm well. I've had a bit of trouble with my sciatic nerve this week. So my left leg is hurting, and I'm a bit worried because I'm hoping that on Saturday, excuse me while I look over here, there's an ant that has invaded my room. Get out of here. Yeah, Saturday I would like to go on a Hobbit style adventure. So I'm just hoping, it is a lot better today than it was yesterday. So I'm hoping by Saturday it will be okay. I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow and try and like really stretch it out. I've had like sciatic nerve pain on and off for years now, absolute years. And sometimes it's like bad for like a month, and other times it's like a couple of days. So I'm hoping it's just a couple of days thing and I'll be okay. I went for a walk this morning. I did a hedgerow survey this morning, which is, this ant is now on me. Go away. Which is a classic Amaria thing to be doing. And that was, I was probably walking around for about an hour to 2 hours, and it was fine. Like, it actually helped to walk. So I'm kind of hoping it pisses off. But yeah, good point, Locke. I shouldn't just sit here for 3 hours. I should definitely stretch, because sitting down definitely is worse. Like, it makes it worse. In fact, there is no position other than moving that alleviates it. But I should stress, it's not too bad. It's not like I've had it excruciating. This is not anywhere near that. It's just uncomfortable. In fact, when I'm driving, it's worse. Driving seems to be the worst position, and I drive an automatic, so my left leg is like not doing anything while driving. Maybe that's the problem. It's literally just dead weight doing nothing. A man, do something sensible, Livy. That doesn't sound right. But yeah, so if you, I mean, you'll definitely see me fidgeting, as I am wont to do. I'll have a good fidget. I'm going to go in for a fidget now. But if you don't see me move midway and get up, then tell me off. Minty is here. Get your cups out. Get your tea out for the lads. Minty is here. I haven't got tea. I've got an iced coffee. Coffee is a bold move for someone my age drinking at 7:30 in the evening, but I just needed it. I needed it. thought, there's no way. You're also having coffee. The difference is, Minty, it is definitely not the evening where you are. But how are you? How is everyone? It's Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. We've got one more day. I hope you're all keeping well. Yes, I had a nice day today. I did some hedgerow surveys, and then I caught up with one of my colleagues and just had like a nice catch up just about life and everything, and we came up with a work plan for a joint project that we're working on around how we can manage grasslands for wildlife but also manage fire risk, because it is dry out there, folks, and the risk of wildfire, whilst prevalent in other places in the world, in the UK is a fairly recent phenomena in terms of intensity and frequency, where we manage quite extensive grasslands, it is something we need to worry about, especially when you have lots of young people who think it's clever to have barbecues on tinder dry lawns. So we've sort of come up with a bit of a plan, and I'm going to write a paper worrying about fire. So in particular, worrying about young people setting fire to very dry surroundings by barbecuing. So that was my worry today. Not that anything has happened, but just to look at how we can put in fire breaks and things, just like into our management, so we don't have to worry about if the worst happened and there was a fire, we wouldn't have risk of spread. These are my worries today. So but other than that, all good this end. How are you, Soph? Have you been away this week? Are you off from work? I feel like you're giving off chill vibes. Just in general. But yeah, I'm hoping that my sciatic nerve just chills out tomorrow, and then Saturday I can go on my first solo Hobbit adventure. Oh, okay. You're easing back into it, so I bet it's so hot where you work. I don't know, I wouldn't be able to function. I suppose it's generally cooler where you are in the country, but I feel like the bakery is got to be pretty sweaty wherever you are. Yeah, that's the downside of being on the coast. Nice breeze, but tourists, some holiday, not so good. Quite like to get to the coast this weekend. I'm not sure I'll have time. Maybe after my very long walk, when I can no longer move, Okaroon could just like pick me up and like deposit me on a beach somewhere. That might be quite nice. I could put my feet in the sea, damp all over in a sticky opposite way. Not moist, but not in a good way. That's become like my catchphrase of Discord, is moist but not in a good way. Yeah, I feel you. I've actually put a skirt on today. Like, I was in trousers earlier, but I have switched to a skirt so that I can get some sort of breeze about my person, because streaming is a sweaty job. I have got the window open a little bit, but I'm a little bit concerned that there's a lovely breeze, but I have to put the blind down to manage the light, and the blind is like flapping, and poor old wonky Astarian is in the danger zone. So this is risky. This is a risky business. I actually had to re-stake him because he flopped all over. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I've said before, but I'm not the biggest fan of the seaside. Not so much this time of year. It's lovely, but I find the seaside in winter depressing. I find it quite bleak. I'm a woods kind of girl. I could live in the woods at any time of year. You know what my ideal would be, actually? A cabin on the edge of the woods next to a lake. That's the dream. That is the dream. Just disappear into the woods. I know, like my mum said the same. She loves the seaside, even in winter. She likes the just the long-sighted view and just like the calm and like the quiet. I find it a bit. It's too open. I like trees. Maybe I'm scarred by a trip I took to Aberystwyth many years ago when I was looking at choosing a university, and it was like an open day at winter, and we were staying in a B&B by the beach, and the wind and everything was sideways, and I hated it. And I was like, I can't go to uni here. I can't bear it. I need woods. I need trees. Yeah, I need dense trees, and the beach generally not known for its trees. I agree with that though, that sentiment. Like a quiet wood. I just think of an English woodland, especially a proper native oak woodland with a bit of silver birch, some dappled light, some bluebells in spring, a little bit of bramble. Yeah, Minty, you're like in the most seaside of seaside places, and yet you went, nope, I will retreat from the sea. I find marshes a bit bleak as well. Again, it's that really open horizon. Not for me. Not for me. I like to be cocooned in things. Yeah, which is why I think I'm drawn to a woodland. Don't get me wrong, I like a nice view on the right day, but I'd much rather be cocooned. Me and Adam stayed in a cabin once that had like a little deck, which had a hot tub on it, and it was winter, and so I was sat in this hot tub, and it was freezing outside, but obviously hot in the tub, surrounded by trees, and I was like, this is the life. This is the life. That's what I love. Me and my colleague were talking about hot tubs today, and we were both decidedly they're a bit weird, aren't they? I don't think I would generally get in a hot tub, like into a bath with my friends on a normal day, but yeah, a hot tub is fine. Although I definitely get in a hot tub with you, Livy. Me, you and Gareth in a hot tub, let's go. I think it was in Norfolk. Adam will have to remind me. I think it was in Norfolk or Suffolk. One of the books. So not too far. Yeah, and then also it's the thing of knowing what people do in hot tubs, and then it's trusting whoever owns the hot tub that they've actually cleaned it properly. And the more I think about that, the less I want to get in a hot tub, because I know what I get up to in hot tubs. So I'm just saying, it makes me a little bit like, ooh. It makes me want to own a hot tub so I can definitely clean it. And that's all I'll say on the matter. My colleague said that my colleague said he'd been in a hot tub with a mutual friend of ours, and I went, oh, 2 guys in a hot tub, like, and he didn't get the reference. He didn't get the reference. I even sang it, like the meme, and he went straight over his head. I thought, I'm not explaining it. I'm not explaining it to you. But he's like our age. I thought that everyone knew that meme. But alas, no. How did we end up here? I do like a spa day. I suppose you have like indoor hot tubs, like you have like the spa pool and stuff. I haven't done a spa day in forever, absolutely forever. When I went on holiday in February, Adam and I did go and get a massage, and that was good. That was lovely. The man that did it was just, I think he was a wizard. He was like some sort of like healing shaman, he was Italian. He was probably 320 years old, but because of all the yoga he'd done, he looked about 60. And he just like, he was just, he did Adam first, and we both had him, so we were basically sharing an appointment. He basically had one full body appointment left. So what they did for us would say, well, we'll do, if you both want, we'll just do both, like, we'll do half a body, like you can share the appointment basically. And obviously we both chose upper body, because would that be weird if you said, I just want my legs done? Would that be weird? I thought it was a little bit. So we both said upper body. So yeah, he did upper body for both of us. And just by like, well, he did also slightly do, he obviously did, what's the thing called? Is it reflexology, when they feel your feet and they're like, oh yeah, this is why you get headaches. That would have been funny if he made us choose, and like Adam and I had to like flip a coin, like heads or tails. But he was happy for us to both be tops, which, you know. So what was I talking about? Exactly. But yeah, so he like, Adam went first and he did Adam's feet, and he was like, you spend a lot of time at a computer, from his feet. And then he was like, you drunk a lot on this holiday, from his feet. How did he know? I'm not. Thank you, Livy. I didn't even know what it was. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know what I think of reflexology, but he made me believe. And then it's because he's got a perfect bottom. That's why. Let's put Okalove in the channel. This is Okaroon's #1 fan channel. That's all this is. This has got nothing to do with Baldur's Gate. This is solely here to be Okaroon's #1 fan club channel. Because if of anyone, that boy needs his ego massaged. But But while he was being massaged, that man read him to filth. He was like, you shouldn't eat too much cheese. You should not sit at the computer so much. You need to work on your flexibility. He like absolutely rinsed him. And I'm sat there going, oh God, what's he going to say to me? I was like, oh no. Never mind the fact that I was a little bit nervous because I had to be topless, and I was a bit like, I'm English, like, just from feeling his feet. So he was like, oh yeah, your liver doesn't want any cheese. I think he did touch his stomach a little bit. This is before we'd like gone to the doctors or anything about Ocarina's stomach. So yeah, wizard, shaman wizard. What would they say? So what would they say? So then it was my turn, and I was nervous. Whipped my top off, got onto the thing. I'm perfect. He said I was practically perfect in every way. Ocarina can vouch, right? He's here somewhere. He's lurking. Yeah, I think he said. I can't remember. He said one thing. I can't remember, something about my posture. But yeah, I'm just perfect. So never change. What did he say? Because I'm pretty. I am exaggerating for effect, but I'm not exaggerating that much, am I? Mr. Ocarina, you were there. You heard him. But it was great. And afterwards, like, you know, because like afterwards he left and, you know, let us get dressed and all that. And then we sort of came out together and he was like waiting outside and he sort of thanked us and we thanked him. And he was like, oh, you two look lighter now. And I looked at Adam and yeah, he looked like, he just like a weight off him. And then like we got back to the room and looked in the mirror and we did genuinely both just look so lifted. And I was like, how can I need to see that man every month. I need that man. I've forgotten his name. I can't remember. I'm not very good at things like that. Ocarina might remember. He's got a bit of a Filofax brain. But yeah, so I would love to go and get another, maybe a full body. Maybe that would help my sciatic nerve. Do they this is weird. Does anyone here get massages? Because I don't know much about it. Do they massage your butt, like your glutes? And I don't mean that in a weird way. But as someone who regularly exercises their glutes, because I am trying to grow the glute, it hurts a lot. It gets sore, and I just want someone to get their knuckles into it sometimes. But I don't want to be weird. Like, will you massage my bum? I don't want to be a creep. But like, would a sports massage, would they do that? Like quads and glutes, that's where I need help after a heavy gym session. Or I could pay for a course and send Ocarina on a massage course. That's probably, that sounds like a good use of my money. Ocarina, do you concur? Do you agree to this? He's not going to say anything, is he? He doesn't want to indulge me. He doesn't want me to get my hopes up. Fine, if that's how you want to be. Is it time for plant news? Yeah, that would be true. Like, it is a bit unnerving when because you're already in your like your swimwear or whatever you're in, and then it's like, oh, take your top off, and it's like. And he was great. Like, he was very you know, put the towel in the right place. At no point did he expose me, though I shouldn't have worried. He was a professional. And it also helped that Adam was actually in the room. Because I was like, you know, if a boob falls out, it's not the end of the world. That should just be a phrase for life, really. If a boob falls out, it's not the end of the world. I think we can all stand by that. I do feel that Okarun is ignoring me though about my massage request, which is sad. It's sad times. Which means we should move on to plant news. Let me do some. Yeah, it happens more often than you think. It happens more often than you think. Okie dokie. Well, first plant news is we should say hello to David. He's still here. Look at this little guy. I love him dearly. Hey Luke, just perfect timing. This is our favourite, I think. The stream favourite. Diva David. So there's no houseplant news. But I thought I would give you a hint of what my garden looks like. So I actually went out and I just took some cuttings and created this. And this is an insight. I basically picked all my favourite things from the garden to give you an idea of the types of things that are in my garden. So I can take you on a little tour of my garden through this vase of flowers. So hopefully you can see this. This here, this is fennel. We've got like, I guess just like normal fennel, and then we have this one which is like a this yellowy one. That's bronze fennel, so the stems are like a bronzy brown colour and the flowers are a lot more yellow than traditional fennel. The traditional fennel was yellow, but you can see the seeds are forming. Can you see that? So eventually these will dry out and turn into fennel seeds, which we can eat, which is nice. And then we have these wild ones, which are like an ornamental version of like wild parsley, which I love. And it takes 2 years. So I grew them from seed, and it takes 2 years. So I actually seeded them last year, and this year they have done so well, and they're bloody everywhere. I may have overdone it, and they've all started to go to seed. So I don't know if like in 2 years time it's gonna be just a forest of wild parsley, and some of them are like as tall as me, but I love it. I love a sort of wild, messy look. Then we have this oxeye daisy here. Now this plant I'm actually going to remove because it's gone so leggy that this really is the last year of good flowers from it. But I put it in there because I have lots of daisy type things. I love an open face like this. So we have like, they're called Black-Eyed Susan, which is such a horrible name, but they're a daisy type where they have a black centre and yellow petals, and they have loads of echinacea and cone flowers, which is a similar shape, which I love. So this is sort of to represent those flowers. This one here is the last of the sweet peas. So I grow perennial and annual sweet peas. This is the last of my annuals. It smells amazing, but I don't think we're going to get any more flowers now. It is quite late into the season, so this is the last one. They'll be back next year, Luke. They'll be back next year. I seed them every year. Then in the centre here we have this pink rose, which is it's called Strawberry Fields, I think, the variety, and it is an old traditional rose smell. I love scented roses. I have how many roses do we have? 4 or 5 different varieties, and so that one's in there to show the roses, and yeah, it smells incredible. I have some sprigs of lavender up here. I grow lavender out the front of my house, and it is absolutely full of bees. Love the bees, love lavender. This variety is high scented and it's also edible, so we can make like lavender cookies. And then tucked in here, I don't know if you can see, we do love the bees, so this is one of my verbenas that I just cut the top off. They don't do well as a cut flower, but I've got so much of it that I thought it wouldn't hurt to just take one head off. I love verbena because 2 reasons. It seems to attract certain species that I've never had in my garden before, in particularly the hummingbird hawk moth, which is just, we looked at it a couple of weeks ago, we got a picture up, it was incredible. I love them, and they've been back this year and they seem to love the verbena. You might not be able to see, but like it's basically lots of teeny tiny purple flowers, and they've got really long like proboscises, and they just doop 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 like into every little flower, and they hover there, like their wings go so quick, so they look like hummingbirds, which is where they get their name. So I will never not grow verbena, and it self-seeds, which is great. And then I think last but not least in this vase are you've got a white one here, and then there is like a peach one here. These are zinnia, which I grow from seed each year. Really beautiful cut flower, they grow really well, they come in all sorts of colours. I've got pink ones, yellow ones, all sorts. And then this little green foliage is just a weed. I wanted some more green in there, and so I do tend to let weeds do their thing in the garden. Let's just have it for a little bit longer. But yeah, because I like bugs and nature and birds. So this is like my garden in a vase, and it's messy. The garden is messy. It's not like manicured. There's a lot of height. There's a lot of things that fall over. It smells great. There's a lot of edibles in there. Like we've got quite a lot of herbs. Yeah, I don't grow weed in the garden. Not yet. It's not. It's hot enough at the moment. But I do grow lots of weeds. Thank you, Winnie. That's really sweet. But yeah, this is a good palette of what the garden looks like at the moment. Oh, he's got you. He was lurking, he was ignoring me, and he's come out of his lurk. Exactly so, exactly. What's not in here is my tomatoes. I didn't think a tomato would look good in here. But we've got some beautiful orange drop, I forget what they're called, golden drop cherry tomatoes, which are super sweet and delicious. And yeah, I hope that was interesting. I was saying to Annabelle that I haven't got any plant news in the house. Like everything's just, nothing's changed. What is happening? Is that a Yaz? Is that a Yaz? Oh, thank you for the resubscription, and thank you Okaroon for the gifted. That's very sweet of you. Apparently we have a hype train. Yaz is here. Yaz. Do you think, was that a 10 out of 10 plant news? I'm glad. Maybe I can do like throughout the season, maybe I could do this maybe like once a month, because the garden does change, like different things obviously come into season, so like the colour palette changes and the types of plants change. So maybe, I can't promise it'll be every month, but like once I think the garden's shifted, I'll do another one. but I thought it was quite a fun way to give you a snapshot of the garden, but in a vase, rather than like taking photographs of my garden, because I'm quite heavily overlooked. So you get those like channels where people take a photo and then they like work out exactly where the person is. I'm slightly like terrified that someone's gonna like, if I show one photo of my garden, someone's gonna like locate exactly where I live, and then I'll get murdered, because that's my brain. I'm sorry, but yeah, these are used for you. Sure, you have to come get them though. You gotta pick them up. But I'm not gonna tell you where I live. But yeah, okay, I'm glad you like that, because I mean it was fun. It was actually really nice for me to just go out there with I am in Europe. I mean, I do announce at the beginning of the stream that I'm live from the southeast of England, but as one of the most heavily populated counties in the UK, I feel like that's generic enough. But yes, it was actually really fun for me to just get a vase and potter around the garden and go, what represents the garden? And this is what I came up with. There was a nice mindful activity for me. So I'm glad you liked it. Has anyone else got any plant news? Did you say it was their world plant news, Luke? Or what's the world plant news? I haven't spied any. Thanks, I'll take that. I'll take the 10 out of 10. I did do some gardening at work yesterday, like where I run a community garden. Did quite a lot of gardening. I did a lot of houseplant transplanting. We've got about 100 mother of 1,000 babies that needed repotting or potting on, and so I probably did about 70 yesterday. And there's still some more to do, but they can wait till next week. That's true, because like in winter's going to be slow for plant news this end. I may need to look up global plant news, Luke, to bring you something, your weekly digest of plant news. That's a good point, because yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to be bringing you in December from this corner of the world. So yeah, I may need to look into it. Okay, let's say goodbye to plant news. And I think it's time for Ask Amaria. Ask Amaria is your chance to ask me anything. It can be ridiculous, it can be serious, it can be about life, love. Is it a bit loud, Luke? Let me turn it down. Where do I live? I live on Earth. Exactly on Earth. And exactly in the southeast of England. Precisely there. We do. I'm assuming everyone in this chat is currently on the same space rock. It's always, it's risky to assume, but I would I rather questions hit me, Helen? Yes. I'm someone who is strong and wrong. Or wrong and strong. I'm happy to be wrong about something, but I will strongly die on the hill. Would I rather live in a tree house or a cave? Tree house, easy. I was saying earlier that my dream kind of home location would be in the woods, on the edge of woods, near woods. I love trees. So yeah, I would definitely live in a treehouse. This second one is horrific, Helen. Why have you done this? Would you rather lose all of your old memories or never be able to make new ones? Oh, Lord. I guess not make new ones? Is that the right answer? The thought of not... Because I wouldn't know that I loved Adam. But if I didn't have my old memories, I could play Baldur's Gate again fresh. That's a draw. That is a draw. I can't bear the idea of not having my memories, even the awful ones. But if I couldn't make new ones... I mean, you couldn't, would you? You wouldn't be able to... I mean, to be honest, I often feel these days that I can't make new ones. I feel like my brain is a sieve. I think I'm going to have to go and not make new ones, but I haven't thought through the consequences of that decision. Because if you couldn't remember, you wouldn't remember who you are, and then people could just trick you. I feel like without your memories, you're really vulnerable. Because you don't know who you are. You have no roots. Okay. I'm going with that. It does mean like every time you meet a new person, you'll never remember them. You'll just have to constantly meet them. And that's quite sad. But at least you'd have people around you that you do remember. Oh God, you've sent me into an existential crisis. Are you satisfied? Have I satisfied you with my answer? Luke, would you rather Helen hit you or fall down the last 2 steps of the ladder? I'd rather Helen hit me. I think that would be cool. Is that, yeah. Just take a hit. Take a hit from Helen. Be like, don't get to choose where. Just like a black eye. Because then I'd have to be in a room with Helen, and that sounds fun. It would be something to remember. Okay, would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral? Funeral. I'm not there. I don't care. I won't remember. I won't know. Funeral. You know, you can just believe up until you die that everyone will be there because they love you, and then when you're dead, what does it matter? You'll never know. You'll never know that no one gave a shit, and that's none of my business. After I'm dead, nothing's my business. So I would say funeral. What if you married on your funeral? I mean, I'm assuming if it's my funeral, I'm already dead. So who's marrying my dead body? No one needs to see that. So yeah. So you need people to witness your funeral, so because there's springs involved. Oh, okay. Someone's. I mean, that just seems nonsensical. I would go wedding because I don't like being the center of attention, but I hope that I mean to people and they would miss me. I mean, yes. But I would much rather the people who care about me showed up to celebrate something good like love than had to show up for something sad like my death. Like I've like getting married was stressful. Like I think it's stressful for bride and groom, don't get me wrong, but there's something about and this is why I'm always like, you do you for your wedding. Like if you don't want to walk up an aisle, don't do it, because if that is too much pressure. I went to a Quaker wedding once and the bride and groom entered together, and that was delightful. And if I hadn't realised that was an option, I got married quite young, so I think you sort of like, you have in your head like, oh, it's got to be like this, and you don't really think to question it. But then I remember going to that Quaker wedding and like they walked in together and it was just so beautiful, and there was none of that like giving away stuff. And don't get me wrong, I loved walking down the aisle with my dad. Like that, I was so nervous and he just held me, and it was such a beautiful moment, and I wouldn't change that for the world. I wouldn't change my wedding for a world. It was perfect as it was in that time. But as a grown adult with a fully formed frontal cortex, no, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I would probably choose some other things or some different things. Because yeah, it is stressful to have everyone look at you parade. It's so unnatural. So I totally get that element. But yeah, I just like the idea. Fully formed biceps. That's that's what I've gained. Yeah. Yeah. But there is something about that. There can be a lot of pomp and circumstance at a wedding that isn't really necessary, but there is something quite lovely about everyone that you care about, especially if you do have control. I know sometimes weddings people sort of get forced into inviting people that they really would rather not there, but if you have some level of control and like everyone there is someone you want there is something beautiful about everyone you know and love showing up to celebrate people they love, being in love, doing something that is like that commitment, and willing them on and wanting to be there and support that. So I would choose wedding over funeral any day. Yeah, because I just think, I'll be dead. I will never know if people didn't give a shit about me, and that's probably for the best. Yeah. One last surprise for everyone as the corpse is launched into the air. That would be a surprise. If I outlive you, so can I come to your funeral? What a sight to behold. Your final ascent to the heavens. Sure, if I die in the next, few years, I will get Okaroon to send you the funeral address. It won't be where I live because I'm not having my funeral in my house. You'll never know, but you'll know where the funeral is. You can come to that. And you can't murder me because I'm already dead. Would you rather live for 90 more years or earn £1 billion? Good question. Am I living 90 years as an old, like, am I healthy? Am I able to, is my whole life extended, or do I get to like 100 and then I'm like 100 and old and I then have to endure for 90 years? Because I think that changes the answer. I need to find a wife. I've got very little advice on that, other than just be nice to people. Just hang out with people, be nice to them, and if one of them is nice back, you might have found a friend, and that friend might become a wife. I'd rather go to a wedding than a funeral. They're both fun. I've never had fun at a funeral. I hate funerals. I hate them. I'm too emotional. I'm too sentimental. I cry at everything, and I cry at weddings. I find the romance overwhelming and I get very teary. Funerals I find just too hard, and it's that whole thing of centre of attention. You don't want to be the sobbing person that's centre of attention, and I find it quite hard to control my emotions at funerals. So I'm just like, you get that strangling feeling because you're just trying to keep a lid on it, because it's like, especially if you're not their nearest and dearest. But I just find them a bit overwhelming. I hate funerals so much. Yeah. Okay, you've got a deal. What, at my funeral, Ocarin's priority will be bringing some sort of delicious cake for you to eat. To be honest, I don't know if this is morbid, but like, I can't really envision, like, I think if you get the privilege of growing old, then I don't think you really care what your funeral is like. Like, all the old people I've ever spoken to, they literally couldn't give a shit. I think it's only when you're young that you sort of envision of like what it would be like, and how what you want your send-off to be. We should only go to funerals of people we don't like. Yeah. Even, you know what? Even if I went to a funeral of someone I didn't like, I'd probably still get overwhelmed. Already overwhelmed. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Calamity, would you rather hear You're an All-Star song by Smash Mouth every time after your orgasm, or orgasm anytime you hear that song? You're sort of gambling on how well you can avoid hearing that song. If you live with a man that loves Shrek as much as Okaroon does, it's hard to avoid that song. So whilst I would prefer not to hear it upon orgasm, I think that would be better than just spontaneously orgasming every time it's played, because again, Okaroon will be just watching Shrek and I'd be in danger. It's not really a song that you hear like in the radio, like if you're like in Tesco's. So you're probably generally safe. But I just don't like the idea of just not having control over that. Thank you for your contributions, Okaroon. How dare you? Someone banned Sean. Is there any song you would give up that control for? No. Unless you could kind of choose a song so obscure that the chance of you hearing it out in the wild would be just next to zero. Like if you had to, like if everyone had to pick a song, you'd have to try and go super obscure, I think. I suppose there's some benefit to it. Exactly. Imagine if you weren't allowed to choose, you were just assigned a song and you fucking got happy birthday. You would never go to a birthday party. Like, you would never go to a party ever again. Like, you couldn't. You wouldn't be able to go to a restaurant. Like, because there'll be Dave will be having a birthday and all the restaurant staff will come out and sing happy birthday Dave and you're trying to enjoy your meal. Yeah, imagine if you got assigned a song. And imagine it was like a Christmas song. December, you'd just be indoors. You'd just be indoors. For fuck's sake, Dave. But then I suppose the benefit is, say you were someone who struggled to orgasm, you've got like a sexy playlist, or bear with, I hope to God my mum and dad aren't watching this evening, because they do sometimes. Say you were with someone who was a little bit over enthusiastic and just was sort of like going and going and going, like, just please just let this be over. And if you knew their song, you could just kind of hum it just to like. So there's some benefits. I'm thinking like, yeah, like if you're a cisgender straight woman stuck with a cisgendered, no, just anyone stuck with a cisgendered male who doesn't know what he's doing, that could be useful. But also if you're stuck with someone who is a bit more like a rabbit, who just like goes and goes and goes, and you're like, I've got things to do today. You could get them to. But all in, I'm happy we live in a world where that is not the case. That's too much power. No one should have that power to play a song and do that. There are many benefits. I don't know how to answer that without checking that my relatives are not in the chat. Use us in chat. Yeah, no, my dad is lurking, so I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on. Ask me something really boring. Someone, please. Please ask me something really, really boring. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Can you ban yourself, Minty, for like 5 minutes? Oh, so would you rather Oka have a permanent clown face or a permanent Santa beard? As in like a white beard? Or just a big bushy beard? And does it have to be white? Either way, I'm going for the beard. No clown face. No, that's horrific. No clown face. Just a big white beard. He'd rock it. He'd rock it. One day that'll be reality. I'm assuming he'll have like a big white beard one day. Yeah, Santa beard. Santa beard for sure. But should we look at the flowers again? Will that make everyone feel better? Should we just everyone just relax. Just relax. Look, nice pretty flowers. They smell really nice too. You've got like the herbal, fennel and lavender, and then a bit of rose. Just really calming. Just really. I feel like we get to about the hour mark and it's like I either give in to chat ways or I pivot to Baldur's Gate. Would I rather have a pet unicorn that poops reindeers or a pet dragon that can toast your bread with its breath? The dragon? Time to pivot. I feel like we need like an alarm. The pivot alarm. The dragon. Like, just toast on command. Yes, please. I mean, dragons are cool anyway. Oh, what size is this dragon? It's just like a mini toast dragon that like sits in your kitchen and you just... Or is it a massive dragon and you've got to like put your bread on a stick? That's too much information. Dragon. It's dragon. The answer is dragon. Okay, I'm closing Ask Amaria. You've lost your Ask Amaria privileges for the day. Oh, good point. Leg stretch. I know. I've done a thing. I've done a thing. Let's do this. Right, we're going on a journey. We're going on a journey, chat. Let's go over here. We're pivoting to Baldur's Gate. Don't mind the gang, they're just chilling. In between streams. So last time we played, we were in the Underdark, and I said change category. Oh, Helen, an angel, an actual angel, because I did not do that last week, and I actually felt really rubbish about it. That I'd done the whole stream in just chatting. That was not the one. So we were in the Underdark and I was basically trying to speedrun the Underdark because the Underdark is great for like finding some cool stuff. There's some fun fights. there is a bit of lore, world building, and obviously you get XP, level up, etc. But in terms of actually progressing the main storyline, you don't have to go there. You could miss the entire Underdark. And because I want to, this is a long game. Like, we are going to be here for a year. But so I'm not trying to like rush through the game, but I want to keep it relatively pacey. I just locked eye contact with Karlak there. She's just staring into my soul. So I said I would do some of the Underdark off stream, and I did. I actually finished in the Underdark while we were off stream. But in order to bring you up to date, I just did a thing to tell you what I did. So I'm gonna play that now, and while that's doing, I will stretch my leg bell. So I'm going to do, what am I going to do? This. And I'm going to do this. What do you think? It's so silly. It's so silly. Now I've got to get back to the game. The game is here somewhere. I was literally like typing like a little script of like what I'd done, and I just sort of was like, oh, I could just like read it out like dramatically, and then I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. I'll just like make myself cringe. I was like, wouldn't it be good if it just sort of like people could read it, and like, oh, it was like a bit like Star Wars, you know, at the beginning of the film, and I was like, someone has got to have made an in Star Wars intro generator. Turns out they had. So I might I may do one of those every so often, like, because like it's such a big game, so it's so easy to like lose the thread of like what we're doing and the storyline. So I thought that might be a useful tool to just kind of like get everyone back on the same page. So yes, we the final line was like, we had a choice to make: use the door in the Underdark to the Shadowlands, or come back to the overworld and try and find the Githyanki Creche that Lae'zel is convinced can help us get rid of the worms in our head. And so, as you may have noticed from this shot of the team chilling, they are back in their original camp. So they did indeed decide to come back to the overworld. So if I just do this, because I don't think the sound is on. No, it isn't. Let's go back up there. Oh, can we do it? Oh, too far. Down. There we go. Perfect. We can resume. That's just a spare photo. So we're in camp. We're a little bit bruised and bloody. We had a fight. When we got back from camp, we did take back from the Underdark, we did take a little detour back to the Blighted Village, where we stumbled upon a spider lair, and we managed to, if I show you my inventory, we found this dark amethyst. And do you remember when we found this book, The Necromancy of Fae? You'll notice it's got quite a big open mouth. Well, let's put 2 and 2 together, I say.
They should all be running.
Something may occur.
The book is locked
Let me know
tight
if you can
with no
hear the
visible
game
keyhole.
okay.
Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You can sense something dark about this tome. Something profane.
Please don't open the creepy book.
Are we opening the creepy book? We can put the amethyst in the slot, the mouth slot. We can drop the tome ready to destroy it. Or we can just put it away and forget about it. Any opinions on... Carlex says we shouldn't open the creepy book. I don't know about you, but I'd quite like to open the creepy book. One fun. Okay. You'll notice from the choices, we can open the book, we can still destroy it, we can put the book away, or we can give the book to Astarion. Now, when we first rescued the book, Astarion did ask for it, and we kept it, because we couldn't open it anyway, so there was no point. But now that we've unlocked it, we could give it to the baby boy, and I am, of course, indifferent. What do I care? But Cass, well, we know how she feels about the vampire. So, what the baby boy wants, the baby boy gets. He approves. He approves.
Excellent.
Carlex pissed.
You don't know what he read, but it had an effect. His eyes are hungry, but pained.
Well, quite the page turner. I'll get back to it when I have more time to focus.
And that is that for now. That is a little bit of a tease, that book. There are repercussions for the fact that we gave him that book, which will not come to effect for bloody ages. But we've done it. We've given him the book. He was happy about it. So if he's happy, we're happy. So it's time for bed. And it's time to move on with our journey. Get out of the way, dog. Just going to turn them up in my head. I've got these new Bluetooth headphones that I don't quite know how to use yet. So please bear with. Okay. It's daytime. Scratch has
Seems
got
like a good moment
something.
to talk. The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
What do you got? You might also notice that Cass has got some new armour.
He gives in and surrenders his find
I
to you.
used a red dye on it to try and get them all to look the same again, and that is as red as it would go. So the gang's sort of superhero black and
Scratch's
red
tongue
look
lolls out
is
happily,
slightly
his
ruined.
tail wagging even faster.
But I couldn't say no to this armour. I did Astarion got new armour, and I did put some red in it. Karlak is still looking amazing as Karlak. And Gale got a new robe, and it's very red. So he's rocking the team colours. We've also got little Barkus has joined our camp. He is a gnome. He's the one we saved off the windmill, and we found him in the Underdark. And we told him he needs to, because he's looking for his friend Warburton. He's very worried about his friend Warburton, and it looks like Warburton has been taken to Moonrise Towers, which is where we are heading. And rather than letting Barkus run off and get himself captured again, we've said, look, Barkus, why don't you just chill in camp and let the dream team find Warburton? And he has agreed. So you're going to get used to this little guy hanging out. We've got Volo in camp, who I cannot bear to speak to. I should speak to him, but he just goes on, so I just can't stomach it yet. And Halsin, our big elf mountain druid guy, is still here because he wants us to go to the Shadowlands and Moonrise Tower, and he's hanging out until then. Other than that, everyone is the same. We are bloodless because Astarion appears to have had a nibble last night, so we're just going to use our friend Brianna to get rid of that bloodless condition on us for now. So let's do that. And then it is onward. It is onward to the mountain pass.
This
and
vessel
to find
is
the
at thy
Creche.
disposal. Do what thou wilt.
But the
Follow
vessel
me.
only stares.
This soul...
Okay, you go over here. And
Nothing
Brianna,
hurts anymore.
You follow her. Oh, I clicked off the game. That's not good.
Never
Brianna,
wanted the
get
easy
over here.
path.
Just some camp admin. Oh, you know what? Because this is the last time we're going to be in this camp, actually, because we're about to move on. Oh, look, my ant friend is back. I don't even see him. How does he keep getting there? Lovely. Just heal us up. Give us some little boosts. Thank you. Minty, Brianna is barding right now, and that is what you're going to be doing. You're going to be barding hard. Will you go and give Gale mage armor? Boop. Okay,
Have a lot
and
on my
then
mind.
we'll get Astarion
And,
back in the
well,
party.
in it.
Hello, my sweet.
Hello. Will you come with
Obviously
me?
I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
Crowd me. Crowd me.
Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Thanks. We did level up. We've leveled up since you last saw them. So what level are we now? That's not helpful. Level 5. It's down here. It's down here all along. We are level 5. If we go character sheet, look at my approval with Astarion. We're in the green. Gale bloody loves me. Because of course he does. Karlak, we're in the early green. Relationship is good. Relationship is very good with Astarion. Relationship is exceptional with Gale. Ah, Gale. Sweet, sweet Gale. Okay. Can you hear the music? It's the last time we're going to be in this camp until endgame. So this is my favourite camp. Something about, you know, it's on the water's edge. I like the way everyone's kind of spread out. It's like your first camp. I feel very soft towards this camp. But one of my favourite things is, and I don't know why they've done this. So you can hear just like general game sounds and music if you go up on this rock,
Moving in.
the music changes. Can you hear that? Is it quiet? Can you hear someone singing? And then a woman starts singing in a minute. So this song is called I Want to Live. It's on the Baldur's Gate soundtrack. And it's known as Tav's song. So Tav being the generic name for the player character. And it's called I Want to Live. And it is beautiful. And for some reason, when you stand on this rock, it plays. But if you get off the rock, it goes away. They stop singing. And then you get on the rock. They start singing again. Why? Why this rock? I love it. It's my favourite song from the soundtrack. There is some bangers. There are some absolute bangers on Baldur's Gate soundtrack. But I Want to Live is beautiful. And it is like the premise of the song is like basically death is on your tail for this whole game and all you want to do is live. Like you are just trying to survive. There is also some people have said it's quite a starry encoded as well. And it's like him because he's very much about survival and trying to escape his past. And so where you have the male and female part, like some people are like, oh, I think it's actually Tav and Astarion song. That's not what the writer has said. The writer's like, it's Tav's song. But if you listen to the lyrics, you can totally understand why people think that. It's beautiful. Baldur's Gate 3 soundtrack. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it. But sometimes, if I'm having a bad day, I'll just log on to any save when I'm in this camp. And I'll just stand on this rock. It's a nice time. It's a nice time to be had. And we are saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye to this camp. We've got the dream team. And off we go. We're not going to see that camp for a very long time now. Okay, where are we? Oh, apparently we're in the Druid's Grove. Apparently I did some shopping last time. So this is the overworld. Here are all the places we have been. And we want to fast travel up here. Because we are trying to get through the mountain pass. This is where the big fire was. What way are we going? Let's go this way. So I've come this way before, and when I came, you may notice some blood It wasn't me. There were some Githyanki here, and they very much wanted to kill us. They were looking for the artifact that we are carrying, and obviously we did not want to give them the artifact. So luckily I was playing as a Starian at the point at which they come, and he's very persuasive. So he basically lied to them and got them to go away, but not before they killed these poor guards that were just kind of doing their job here. But what could I do? I could not save these people. But this wasn't, for once, this wasn't me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I know you won't believe me, because if we get to the Githyanki Creche, I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and kill everything again. But here we go. Look, we're about to pass through. We're passing on. We're moving on in the game. This is significant. We'll get the thing. You're about to progress your adventure. Make sure you tie up any loose ends before advancing. It's time. It's time, guys. We're going. Good day. Good day, Overworld. Good day. You've treated us well. What is that bit called? Do you remember Astarian? Oh my god, I just called you Astarian. Live on the internet in front of witnesses. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not here. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh no, I've broken it all. I can't be here right now. You just have to look at the yellow box. I'm just going to time myself out for 3 minutes.
If not over, then through. Oh my god, I'm actually sweating. Oh my god. Okay, just pretend it didn't happen. Just pretend it didn't happen. Look, no one else is reacting. We're fine. No one heard it. Everything's fine. Everything's absolutely fine. Okay, we're in the mountain path. Oh, look, Minty missed it, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It never happened. Everyone's just lurking, so it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Lady Esther, who are you? What do you want?
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
The temple?
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
I think we found
They
a
have the
Githyanki
audacity
Creche.
to call that hole a creche, as if it weren't actually a murderous training camp. Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
So firstly, Githyanki lay eggs. There we go. There's some lore. And this lady was trying to buy one of their eggs, which seems to me weird at best and immoral at worst. Okarun, what is the location like that we've just been in, like where the Creche is and the Emerald Grove? Like, is there a name for that region? Like, I don't know if it's on, maybe it's on the map, but I'm not on that bit now, am I? Give me 1 minute, I'll look. Why would you want one of their eggs?
The Society of Brilliance asked me to
I can't
acquire
repeat
one
what
of their
happened in
rogues
Tea
so
Live
they
on the
can
internet.
incubate it, and once it hatches, raise
Because
the
it's already
spawn in their
happened and I can't
tradition.
take it back.
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature.
Oh, Western
Hogwash, of
Heartland, a
course.
favourite.
A
Okay.
Githyanki can no more
Yeah,
rise
cool.
above its
Yeah.
nature than gnomes can fly.
So they're doing a nature versus nurture experiment, and they want to take a Githyanki egg and raise the child in a, I guess, city human setting, and to work out whether Githyanki are inherently violent, or it is taught by their society. What do we think? Thank you for the follow, Charlotte. Shall I call you Charlotte? Charlotte? Let me know if you have a preference. Thank you very much for follow. We're just debating nature versus nurture when it comes to Githyanki. I feel like Cass, with her violent thoughts, she's either going to be like, violence is taught as a kind of defensive thing of like, it's not my fault, someone made me like this, or she's going to be like, some things are in our blood, because she's like, I can't help this is me. I'm trying to think what would Cass do? Or would she just say, well, you didn't get the egg, so I guess we'll never know. Maybe she'll just, she'll probably say that.
Perhaps you could help me then. I may not be welcome there, but surely a person with your charm and worldliness could get into the creche.
I am heading
And
to the
once
creche.
inside, you could simply purloin an egg. You'll be well compensated, of course. Just bring me an egg.
Compensation, you say? Are we stealing an egg? Oh, can we get the money up front and then kill her? No. I feel like Lae'zel is not going to be happy if we steal one of her kin's eggs. You have a confession, Helen. Did you steal an egg? I mean, this is a safe space. You can confess if you wish. No, Helen. Oh, shit. Shit. I thought you were quiet. I should have known you were up to something. I think that might be my first clip. That can't be my first clip. That I'll never live that down. I'll never live it down. Oh no. Oh no. Am I sulking? Am I sulking on the internet? Okay, right. Cass. What is Cass doing? I don't think Cass thinks it's revolting, because Cass is just an idiot. Thank you, Livy. I hope you had fun as well. If Cass can pop in. Yeah. I'll let you know. Okay, if I've got signal, I'll send you little photo updates of my mission, so you can see at what point that I get lost and have to send you a Google Map pin for rescue. But yeah, I will. I'll catch up with you this weekend. You won't post it in Discord. No, that rabble don't need to see it. I think Cass is gonna see if she can get the money, and then she can decide later on whether she gets the egg. That is a huge roll. There is no way. I mean, that is unlikely. We need to roll. Like, if we got an 18, we're safe. Obviously, we can get up to 11, but that's unlikely. If we roll I guess a 15, we've got a chance of making it. Oh, that wasn't good. That was terrible. Oh, you let me down. You let me down. Do I want to use And no.
I'm afraid that's not how it works. Egg first, compensation later.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we can get near the egg. Do you
What
trade? You
news
look
of
like
our
you
little
trade.
project?
Not
Have
the
you
egg. I
found
want to see what
Very
you've got.
well, but I'll make note of how much time you waste trawling through baubles.
I don't like this woman. I do not like this woman. I do like that though. Thank you. Can I just kill her and steal all her stuff? No, we can't just go around killing everyone, despite my previous actions in this game. Okay. Okie dokie.
Happy, are we? Very well, then.
I really don't like you. I think even if I come back with an egg, I don't think I'm giving it to you. Right. At some point, I should probably get Lae'zel, because if we're going to be in a Githyanki place, it feels right that we should have Lae'zel with us. So we'll have to choose. We could have Karlach and Lae'zel and have 2 hard hitters, and maybe get rid of the soft boy for a little bit. Cable car will.
I'd love to,
Get
thanks.
a strong,
All right.
strong girl.
Come on.
Excellent. Let's get a nice little cable car down. This is where we're heading. This lovely temple, which looks slightly ruined, I won't lie. Looks like the front has like fallen down the mountain. But this looks pleasant and not absolutely terrifying.
Toast.
You would not catch me dead on this. Cass, can you actually get on the thing? You, Cat. You're going to get left behind. Get on. No, don't you run. Man.
What's the
All right.
story?
Get on. Can you turn the wheel? I once was playing and it glitched and they all just fell. And I was like, oh no, oh no. Off we go.
So it'll be free to this then. Quite the opposite. Some monastic orders celebrated their pungency as proof
There are multiple ways in. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have Gale right now. I shouldn't have Gale. For one particular reason. Let's get into position. And then I'll just do a quick
If you insist.
hop. We've got our waypoint, so we can come back here. I'm going to get us into position, and then I'm going to swap out Gale. Oop. We're going to go melee strong. Right, so we're going to pop back to camp. This is our new camp. This is going to be our camp for a little while. It's not bad. It's not bad. But
Must
I'm
lug my
going
guts through this
to...
hell.
What annoys me about this camp is Lae'zel all the way down here. It's like, what? Girl.
Already feeling better.
Just like yelling down the hill when you want to have a team meeting.
The Creche must be nested in that temple.
It
Our
is.
cure is close.
Can you come with me? I'm going to need your help.
Your skull
Have a little chat.
trembles,
We'll have a
your
chat
parasite wriggles. Lae'zel sees your memories of your confrontation with Kithrak Voss.
Voss, still Kithrak, Knight Supreme, an honourable warrior, Vlakith's finest.
So
I'm
Voss is who we
impressed.
met,
He wanted your head, yet it remains firmly atop
who
your
Astaria
shoulders.
managed to
A
get
lesser woman
get
would
gone,
be
get
adorning
rid
the
of.
road as a shredded corpse.
We did talk our way out of it. That is the nicest thing she's ever said to me. She called us
If
impressive.
by nice you mean truthful, then consider me positively pleasant.
Are you warming to me,
Now,
Lae'zel?
to the point. The creche is not far from where you met Voss. We must go there immediately.
We are literally
Unless,
there.
of course, you'd rather sprout waxy tendrils where there were no tendrils before.
No, thank you. No. Yeah,
If
let's
we
talk about something
must.
else. Can you come with me? I'd like you to
The
join
party's full. You'll need to
me. I
make
understand.
room.
Gale needs a
Good.
rest.
Our victory is most
I feel like I have to
certain.
negotiate with her. Okay. As we were. So, the reason I have swapped Gale out is because... Where are we? Yeah.
Have I been this way before?
I like to enter the monastery through this hole. Through this hole, however... I don't know if you can see them until we break it. You see that? It says like Grimishka nest. Grimishka are like these like hairless cat things. And they go boom if you use magic. So we're not going to use magic. Oh, it's going to take ages. And as Gale can only use magic,
Trust no one.
I think it's probably best we just leave them at home. This is not the most efficient way to do this, but... Patience. Boom. I feel like as soon as I jump in there,
Damn, it's good to be
gonna
alive.
be... Carlac. My girl. Big jump. There we go. Okay, these guys. Look at them.
Christ.
Little hairless things. That's not a good start for Lae'zel. How annoying. So yeah, they've got like a magic allergy. So if you use magic on them, they like... I can't remember. They do something. It makes the fight worse. So we're not going to do that. Have to take a few bites here. Yes, spells set them off. So as a druid, we're not going to be great. Well, actually, you know what would be great? If we were a bear. But I don't have a bonus action because I jumped. So we're just going to have to whack it with our staff. And, oh, am I... No. How was that in your... Thank you, Carla.
Let's have some carnage.
Okay. Lovely. One down. Right, get in there, boy. You can be in our girl gang, Astarion. 2 down. There's quite a lot of these things knocking around. I'm going to try and get rid of you. Let's provoke you. Let's just whack you. Should probably rage. Big rage. 1 down. Right. Get rid of you.
Can't even catch
It's
my
just
breath.
a lot of... I don't know whether to bother wild shaping. I know I don't hit very hard, but... They're not... Oh, starring. Can you get in there? Yeah. Seems like a lot to use a wild shape for something that we should be able to deal with fairly easily. Dodge. Smash. Smash. Oh, you little jerk. I didn't see you there. Oh, I should have booted him, shouldn't I?
Unbelievable.
I won't give in.
Just hit the damn cat. I'm invisible.
Let's spill some blood.
It's just the one cat, is it? Which one? Where are you? There. Okay. Cat's down. Annoying cat's down. I don't think they have anything super exciting on them.
Dream in red.
We do have this though. Starion.
Subtle steps.
Let's lockpick you.
Hardly a challenge.
Yoink. Is there anything? Can't remember. I think there's a scroll in there by the looks. Oh, that's it. A scroll of dark vision. Just looting everything. Okay, we don't want to go through there yet. So this is a ruined monastery, and somewhere in here is a creche. What's this?
Interesting.
Okay, I think we already. Oh, we didn't know that recipe. That's good. Right, it has been a little while since I've been here, so I can't quite remember like the most efficient route. So maybe some like wandering around. He is a cheat code for lockpicking. Like lockpicking, traps, and like where I'm multi-classing him in terms of like utility in a fight. He's just very useful. Right. Get up there. Gale could never. Can you jump up there? Or do you normally... do I normally go up here? No. No, I don't want to be up here. I've changed my mind, everyone. Get down. Get down from there. Oh. Oh, you broke your ankles doing that. Let's go through here. Right. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. Let's smash this. I feel like we picked the wrong person for smashing. Smash this. That's better. I'm just going to short rest them. And then, if I remember, I think there might be something to dig in this little... Yes. No, you failed. You didn't know. There we go. Yoink. Thank you kindly. So, in the monastery, there's a little bit of like a mystery in this room. So you will see this plaque.
Put my hands on everything.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory is glowing, and there is a ceremony longsword on there. And then there is 3 other plinths that are not glowing and have no weapons. And so we can deduce from that if we find the weapons, put them on, and they're glowing, something might happen. Like your classic D&D puzzle. So we've got this window here.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
So you can like so take a look at Doormaster Welkin Glory, that's the name we had.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name.
And he's holding a big sword. Then we've got
The
Doormaster Seed.
reconsecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
He has a hammer. And then we've got Stockhold.
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
He appears not to have a weapon in hand.
Dawnmaster Vassaid wielding... The rest
That's
of the
broken.
inscription and picture has shattered away.
Okay, so we've got a bit of a mystery. So yeah, this feels worthwhile. So we're going to try and get those 3 weapons. And you're in luck,
No
chat,
hesitation.
'cause I think I know where they are. So the first one, if I remember correctly, is up these routes. Right, gather round everyone because we're walking straight into a fight. Oh, hello. Just awkwardly stand there as you crest the edge and there's just this giant eagle. I don't like that only 2 of us made it up before the cutscene. The giant eagle regards you with disdain. Now C. Turn away from the eagle as you approach, indicating that you are not interested in its nest. Unfortunately, I am interested in its nest because in that nest is one of the weapons. I would not normally attack an animal, but I really want that weapon. Eagle not happy. Eagle not happy. Astarion, get up here now. Get up. Oh, it's not your go yet. Okay, Lae'zel. Sweet Lae'zel. I really need you not to miss. And we're going to action surge. We're going to get another few hits in. I don't think you can... I don't think they actually have any eggs. The owlbear egg. Do I still have the owlbear egg? I think you can try and convince her that owlbear egg is the Githyanki egg, but I can't remember if I still have the owlbear egg. I may have sold it. If we could try and do that, if I've still got it. Otherwise, we could just murder her and then rob her. We never said we were the good guys. Oh, look, what's this? A ceremony warhammer. I can't quite grab it yet. But good job. We're 1 eagle down. I don't like that we're all on the edge here. We could easily go down. Can I get you away from the edge without provoking an attack? Apparently not. That's annoying. Oh, nice.
The dance macabre.
Can you get up here, boy? He climbs up. He's like, what's going on? And then like, why on earth am I up here? Why did I follow you guys? He would be outraged. That's a beautiful stab. We're going to do a little stab. And then I'm actually going to disengage.
Over here.
To get him away. And then it's just Karlach. Just 1 big smash. I know I have done some misplays. You've witnessed some terrible play from me, but sometimes
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I can indeed do this. We have the ceremonial warhammer. We're going to get
Very
down
well.
from here. Weapon 1, check. Right, weapon 2 is easy but
Better
annoying.
not be cursed.
We're going to go through this door. And we're going to go over here to this slightly broken wall. And she has failed her perception. Someone perceive. Okay, this door wall is crumbling. Karlak, can you smash the wall for me, please? Get over here. Smash wall. Oh, immune to slashing damage. Oh, do you reckon I can thunder wave it? I can, but it did not do. Can I kick it? Can I kick the wall? No, I can't kick the wall. I feel like all of you
Everything is
are slashing
clear.
damage. I feel like your staff is going to be... What do you mean too far? Like, move towards it. What do you mean can't reach? Whack the wall. I don't think that targeted. Oh, okay, okay. One more? Another? Two more? Two more? Okay. In this room is this Guardian of Faith, which is protecting the ceremonial battle axe. Now, we could run in there and we'll attack him and get injured. Alternatively, we could just fire at him from out here. Now, they won't all hit because he's got quite high defense, but we don't have to hit him every time. We just have to hit him sometimes.
Time to strike.
Because he can't hit us. I mean, if one of you could hit at least, like... We don't want to be here all week.
So much for peace. Ready for another round?
Can't, like, get over here. So, like, this is, like... You don't use any resources. Now, if we continue to just miss... We may have to... Someone, please. Yeah, he can't do anything to us. Oh, come on. Excellent, thank you, Starry.
Victory awaits.
What's yours? Yours is only 30. You have 2 goes. Oh, a crit.
Come on, can't stay idle.
15, that's terrible. That you're never gonna hit.
Now this is my happy place.
Karlak is another 30. A miss. This is very tense music for such a pathetic fight. Back to Star. And miss from Star.
Fury. I am death.
I am Fury if you keep hitting nothing. Nope.
No choice but to keep going.
A 3. A beautiful 3. It's got 12 hit points left. A lovely crit. 1. He's got 1 health point. Beautiful. Done. No blood was spilt, and we have
A remarkably long-lasting one at that.
a ceremonial battle axe. So we have 2. We have 2 things, and now we're going to head down here. Some broken stairs. So these are this lady, this statue is shouting at us. This is not how you have to play the game, by the way. You can do this however you want.
Making me sweat.
This is, I feel like, how Cass would play the game.
On my way.
What way am I going? Through here.
What do we have here?
We have a door, Karlak. Wonderful.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
Okay, so our guardian is not waiting till we're dreaming to talk to us. They are literally saying to us, do not go to the Githyanki, which means we are very much close to the Creche. But first, we're still looking for that third weapon. So I'm just going to get Astarion to
Should be easy.
loot these little cages because they normally have something good in them. Oh, a lovely natural 20. That's what we love to see. Thank you. I'll take that potion. I will take that book. A little bit of bedtime reading. And what's in this one? Big rolls. Anything, there is a scroll of gust of wind. Ooh, that will be useful at some point. And we'll take the other book. I once spent ages, I didn't have Astarion with me, like lockpicking this door, only to realise there is literally a lever here to open it. And I felt very silly. So this is actually the main entrance into the monastery. So you can approach the monastery from this side and go straight like to the Githyanki Creche. I'm coming here because I want to actually go in through this window to find the third weapon. Right, come on, gang. So we are now in kobold territory with a lot of very drunk kobolds. Who, look at all those red dots. Who is missing? No, Carl's there.
Keep your distance, darling.
Lovely, one down. So one of these kobolds has the final weapon. So this is gonna get messy. This is going to be a little bit of a messy fight. It kind of helps that they're all dry. Oh, he didn't. Hi. Oh, there they all go. There they all go.
I am fury. I am death.
You are... Do I want to go in? I don't want a door strap. Not here. Okay, one down. One down. I could blow some stuff up. Oh, nice. Try a door. Just do a cheeky door. We reopened the door.
Another fight. Let's go.
Blow that up. Am I targeting that?
One down. Millions live.
Okay, there's some... I thought there'd be a bigger explosion. Never mind. Never mind. There's more coming. There's more coming.
Of alcohol. Let's watch my fire.
Right, get back from that fire.
Bye forever, pal.
The problem with door strat is just trying to get your
Ready
angles.
for this?
Okay, another one down. And then we're gonna have to wait for all the fire to go out before we like loot them. Right, let's get you back. And shut the door. No visitors today. So yeah, we're gonna force them all to move up to us. Hello. Do you have an appointment?
This is the end.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Right. Is anyone in view? Not without going in. Ooh, I bet a little cheeky magic missile. Lovely. You know me, it's my, I think it's my trademark for Baldur's Gate is the door. How to utilize doors in your Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. I know Okarun, when we did honor mode together, probably got sick to death of me being like, close the door, we need the door, get behind the door, and just being like, him just like, oh god, not the damn door again. Okay. Oh, that's a terrible miss. We're missing all over the shop. Why are you so wily? Okay. What's there? Okay, let's just shut the door. Shut the door. I like the Hodor of Faerun. Right. This is where the angles get a bit trickier.
No failure.
Lovely. Get
Make
away
way.
down. I'm not sure you're going to be able... It might be time to abandon the door strap, because there's only 2 left. I'm not going to be able to... That'll do. Yeah, let's move in. Hello. Oh, we're like stuck in the floorboards.
Step quick.
Last one. Can we get him? Can we get him? Lovely. Right, let's start looting. Nope. There we go. Ceremonial mace. The last piece of the puzzle. There's like a drunk one over here. We don't even need to bother with him. We could go back the way we came. Is Cass losing her desire to fight? Too soon? What's too soon? What did I say?
Something good here, I hope.
What did I say? Oh, that's not too soon. It's been years. It's been actual years. I haven't rewatched it since it was on. Like, this way. Are you watching the dragon one? Forgotten what it's called. Dance of the Dragon. Not Dance of the Dragon. House of Dragons. The only reason I want to watch it is because Abigail Thorne's in it. How are we getting on? We have assembled all the missing weapons from this temple, and I'm just about to go and put them on their plinths. I used to have a post-it note that told me which weapon went on which plinth. I wonder if I still have it actually. Where have I gone? Where's the camera going? No.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Why are we up here? Where are you going? Ma'am? Why are we back up here? No one asked for this. Get down. Get down from there. Post-it note. Have I still got my monastery post-it note? Let me have a look. I've got a little post-it note box. Oh my god, I do. I actually do. I'm such a nerd. It's got like their names and what weapon. Right. Where were we? Where were we running off to? Back over here. Okay, so this is the plaque of
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Stockhold, and Stockhold is the mace. So is that the mace? I like the weapon you get at the end of this. Like, I think it's useful for a bit.
Dawnmaster Seed.
Dawnmaster Seed is... Where's Seed? Here's the hammer. So, there's the hammer. Lae'zel, get down from there. Okay, that's weird, but it worked. And then we've got the... what have we got left? The axe. Throw. And then... Ta-da! We'll get this little pouch. So that got us the Doormaster's crest, which will become useful in a bit. But first, we're going to go out this window. I think out this window. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of trees. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. We like a dirt mound. Yeah, I think there's probably lots of like side quests. There are lots of side quests in this game, and I think the more I've played it, there's ones that I will do if I can be bothered. There's ones I always do, and there's ones I did once and I will never do again. I need my boy, don't I?
What now?
I need my lockpicker. Get in there, boy.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Like there's one where you have to rescue the artist from the I forgot the name, the Zentarim traders, like illegal people, and if you do that, and he ends up in Act 3, and then you have to like save him from his haunted house. And I did it once. I did the haunted house once, and I'm never doing it again. And there's also like a mummy guy in Baldur's Gate, and again I did that once, never again. Ah, there we go. A scroll of Revivify. We will be having that. Okay, so we have got the crest, the Thunder's crest, but now there's only one thing for it. It is time to go into the Githyanki Creche. And you know, you've seen my interactions with Lae'zel. You know we get on swimmingly. I'm sure the Githyanki are going to be really pleased to see us, right? They're going to be super polite. They're going to be welcoming. They're going to make us a cup of tea. Right?
All right.
Like, we've got Lae'zel with us. Like, we're buddies.
I have such a headache.
I'm sorry about that,
Walk in
Cass.
death.
Do you do this bit? Yeah. So do you do the Githyanki? Yeah, I'm about to like. They're gonna land me. They're gonna bestow some land upon me, and I'm gonna be landed gentry. Yeah. Do you do the Creche, or do you just because you can just go straight past this and go to the Shadowlands? Oh, they will be doing. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. They will be doing that. And you know what? I'm gonna fucking take them. I'm gonna take them. Screw the Githyanki. Lazo, open your eyes. It's gonna be fine. We've got the dream team, minus Gale. It's going to be absolutely fine. We should save. We should save. They're just pains in the arse, I'll be honest. They are pains. Right. We're going to just be bold to start with. We're just going to rock up. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Sup?
Stand down, Gish.
Oh, thanks.
Is
Thanks,
it not
Lisa.
Vlaakith's command to welcome her faithful? I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
Lazo, you got this right.
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way. You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with. The faithful may be purified. This is Vlaakith's protocol. Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Creche like watches you.
That's fine. They're totally happy to see us. Oh look, they're talking about the artifact. They're like, have you? It wouldn't be, and you just like got it in your pocket. Just like, don't mind me.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon.
Which way is the doctor?
search must be going
I
badly.
always forget. Is it this way? Oh, the urge, the urge. We did save. Can you?
This place is as tight as a patriarch's purse.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that
Oh,
blinds
look at her
us
face.
and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
Worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it. Oh, for fuck's sake. One more. I can't believe I'm using my inspirations on this. This game.
Just as you find your flow, you slip.
Oh, and how embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Perhaps you should leave before someone notices.
Bye. Bye, see you later. Oh, I love it when you can draw a face on it. Can't tell me if I'm the most adult I've ever felt or the most big kid. Having a bowl, a crunchy nut. I mean, I think cereal is like a legit snack and legit evening snack. Crunchy nut cornflakes is a great choice.
What a day.
I mean, my dad eats cereal as a snack, so he's a grown man. Right, lads, what are you doing?
All right.
I
Not
feel
now,
empty too.
Kachuki! We're busy!
I think it's a great snack, and crunchy nut cornflakes are just delicious. Stop it.
No!
You're annoying. Just stop.
Nuh-uh! We're having fun!
Oh, he's not the most intimidating. I feel like I should have got Karlak to do this. Oh, we're okay. The rolls have got better. But you were right, Tom. It is valid. Is crunchy nut cornflake gluten-free? That is great news. That's a great discovery.
Fine! If you're going to be a big baby about it.
Piss off, kid.
big,
It's for your
ugly
own
baby.
good. Oh God, I hate you
Open
so
it up then. It's all yours.
much. Just go away. That's all I want. I just want you to go away. Right, I'm not actually going to open it. That would be a silly thing to do. What I am going to do is shut this door.
Very well then.
What is it with me indoors? Baldur's Gate. The door game. Right, in we go, lads. So we are going in to see the Gustil, which means doctor, in Githyanki, or there or thereabouts. Hi.
Looking ahead. I have something to ask.
Oh, there is a
Vertical
gluten-free.
incision
Oh,
from
okay,
pineal
yeah,
eye
makes
to
sense.
end of
And it
noticle.
actually tastes good.
Intestinal coloration consistent with samples
This is
231
the
to
wormy thing that we have in
259.
our brain.
Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
Why are they so rude?
I am a
Hi,
child of
welcome
gift,
back.
not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
I hope
Perhaps.
Lae'zel's getting like a
Perhaps
taste of her own
not.
medicine here.
Let the istic with you speak. And I will decide what respect you're owed.
I assume I'm the istic. Do we just go straight in? Yeah, why not?
You must be desperate.
I am
To seek my
desperate.
aid.
There is a
Tell
worm in my brain.
How long have you been infected?
Too long. Longer than you would expect.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment.
I mean, there's definitely
Either
cerebral
your
impairment, but
tadpole
probably
is
not because
special.
of the worm.
Or you are. We must find out which.
We must.
Go to the Sathisk. I will ensure you are cured.
What
It
does the
will
secret
relieve
do?
you of the specimen lodged
Do
in your
I have to go
cerebral
in it?
cortex. What else? It will be worth it. I
I
assure
like
you.
my cerebral cortex.
Even Githyanki rarely experiences Athis. You are very lucky, Istik.
I don't want
This
to go
place
in it.
is enlightening.
Lae'zel, you go.
My own creche, Calamity, is remote and sunless, cloaked in the silence of wild space.
Sounds
My
lovely.
Savage would find this one altogether too genial.
This is genial. These are not helpful options.
Best be on my way.
Do I have to go in it? I don't want to go in it.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh
It's
and
got the wiggly
pockmarked metal.
worms.
It waits for something.
The
Not for me.
Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
You want to go? You go, girl. You go.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Don't say I'm
Sit,
not generous.
Let the Zathisk end your suffering.
Bye. This will be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. We're gonna roll really well. Don't you worry, chat. I got you. I wouldn't put chat in the Zathia.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zathisk will do the rest.
Hold on to your butts, people.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's.
Excellent, we failed our perception roll.
Lakith Tafki Northern!
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure? You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zalab, Lakith, call to your queen.
I feel like she's deranged.
Hear me! Get her away from that thing! Now!
Your vision narrows.
How attached to Lae'zel
You
are we?
sense myriad spectres of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This
We've
is
come to the
their
bad place.
anguish.
We've come to the bad place. Wisdom. Seek answers within the Zakir. Deception. You must indulge. Do we try and encourage her out of there? Oh, you. I mean, we need a nat 20. There's no. We need a nat 20. Good luck. Bye, Lae'zel. I've never been this lucky. I've never been. I've got a rush. This is what gambling feels like.
I feel it. Skin stretching. Mind failing.
Get out of there, girl. Get out of there. Oh, what a baby. Uh-oh, we broke the thing. We broke it.
What madness is this? The Zaithis nearly destroyed me. I am Githyanki.
Fucking love this game.
I will not be gay.
You tell her, Lae'zel.
Work gone. And yet she lives. And
Uh-oh.
so does her parasite.
There's something in her voice that goes beyond rage. Curiosity, perhaps, or regret.
Why are we stuck in her shoulder?
Whatever it is, you cannot identify it.
You are...
The Zaithisk does not fail.
You failed.
The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No. Absolutely not.
No, it can't be. It can't. This was my right.
Lae'zel, are you okay? Are you having a moment?
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithis might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor. And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come.
Have you wondered whether the problem isn't so much one doctor, but the whole charade?
Vlaakith does not abandon Githyanki. The Zaithis was tampered with. There is no other explanation. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
I don't like this plan, but I'm trusting you, Lae'zel. Is there anything good in here? Anything good? Because we're not coming back. What's in this little barrel? Ooh, coins. So, we have been locked in. That can't be good. If we go through here, I think we can imagine that out there, they're not going to be happy with us. So, oh, do I want a gale? Do I want a gale? I think I want a gale because I want ranged. I want ranged.
No time to rest.
Hello, my darling Gale. My boy, I'm sorry I left you behind, but there were these cats. It's
Not the
too
resounding
much to
success we were
explain.
hoping for. Still, the price of ambition is occasionally catastrophic failure.
You would know about
At least
that,
our
Gale.
skulls remain intact.
So far. Come with me.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
Lazel is struggling at the moment, so I
Wonderful.
think we're going to leave her here.
Lead on,
She's
then.
emotionally not well. No worries, Minty. You get down to that pharmacy. Hopefully I can catch up with you this weekend. That would be nice.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Who else is good for ranged? Do I get Will? Do I get a little William with an Eldritch Blast? Will Yaz love me again? If
The
I bring
menacing
Will with me?
Githyanki machine and its jagged pincers
Should we
held
take all
no
the
cure
boys?
at all. Who
Should
could
we
have
take
thought?
the boys with us? William?
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Why are they all such flirts?
Let's make this happen.
Okay, not too excited. Okay. Alright, boys, hustle. Outside that door are a load of angry Githyanki. I need you to bring your A game.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
So Gale, I want you to hide around the corner. You say something rogue. That doesn't sound like you. Right, get over there, Will. Oh, he's got a fireball. Starion. Here.
I can do
Right.
better. I must.
Actually, you go there. Starion.
Careful.
I need you to lock it.
With pleasure.
With pleasure. Okay, here we go. Hi, guys. Okay, good miss. That was a crit. Right. I would like you to ice the playing field. Beautiful. And then I want you to get out the way
Light on my feet.
so that you don't lose concentration.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Starion. We're going to just start shooting. And then I am going to top up your health. And then we're going to shut the damn door. Oh, they saved. They saved. That's not good. That one fell over. That's what we want. Oh, a star in. I should have moved you a little bit more.
Coming through.
Right. Oh, nice. It pushed him back. You know what? The Eldritch Blast is gonna do us well here, yes. The problem with the door shut is you can't really see what's happening, but that's what you want to see. You want to see prone. The more they fall over, the better. The only problem is I've slightly stacked them up wrong, so it's going to be... Oh, he can't fucking get to the door, Gale. Do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It's risky, but I'm going to do it. Look at them all just... We'll do a Ray of Frost because we can keep up the cold theme. We missed. That's what a pointless exercise that was. Oh, Gale. Prone. Love a prone. You're just going to stay out of the way. We really don't want to lose our concentration on the old sleet storm. We don't want them to hit us. That was a lovely hit. Shut the door. Shut that door. Get out of the way. Puyin bread. Should I call you bread? I have a curiosity. If I play as the best race besides Dragonborn, but they nerf the crap out of us in BG3 Gnome, and I go for the Karlach achievement, do I get uppies? This is a serious inquiry. I'm just picturing all of like the Karlach romance scenes. I haven't romanced Karlach. Okaroon, who is... Okay, yeah, because Okaroon is in chat and he has romanced Karlach. So, yeah, does she pick you up in one of the scenes? Because I know Astarion picks you up in the first Act 1 scene, so you get uppies, and that doesn't matter what size you are. But yes, apparently you will get uppies, Fred. I hope that has satisfied your curiosity. Right. 60, 80. Lovely. No, you're right. He gets lifted, doesn't he? Like, he allows them to lift him, I believe, in that scene. I'm trying to think if I've put... Yeah, you know when we did our bad run? Oh, they've opened the door. My door. You know when we did our bad boys run? I played as like a big character. And I romanced Astarion. And I seem to remember my character picked him up. It was a while ago, so I don't quite recall. I don't want to fireball because I'll lose all my nice ice. I don't want to shatter. I don't want to break the door. I could like chromatic orb ice. Can I get both of you? No, let's do you. Nice. I'm gonna shut this door. Keep the cold out, and I'm gonna get Gale out of the way. I keep leaning forward like a little gaming goblin.
Take it.
Thank you, Yaz. I'm sure I will. I think after this fight, I will probably call it because of the time, and because of the nature of the way I'm fighting. Do I want to get her involved, or do I just want to keep her here? I might just keep her. It is a little bit of a war of attrition, which means it does take a little bit longer than... She is dead. Shut the door. Out the way. It's like, what are your strats for Baldur's Gate? Doors. Forever doors. Another one bites the dust. We shut the door. If you learn nothing else from my run of Baldur's Gate, it is you can win this game as long as you have a faithful door.
Onward.
Right, Gale. We've got a lot of people on the floor, so maybe we can like... Oh, they're quite high. You're a ranged. I don't like a ranged person. In case the door's open. Yeah, they're not born in a barn. I love that. That is precisely... Oh, Gale, I brought you for a reason and you have failed me. How many we got left? We've got 5 left still. Right, you're staying there.
And run.
Astarion. Can you... Okay, okay. You're really struggling back there. Do a will. yeah, push her back. Love it. You know what? Yes, I take it all back. Will's great. Will is fantastic. If just Eldritch Blast everything. I know Yaz is gone. She'll never know that I said she was right. We are going to counterspell that. We do not want any healing. Thanks, Will. See Will coming in clutch again. Okay, we've got 4 left, 3 of which are high health. Gale, come on, redemption. I mean, fireball would be great. Can I? Okay, yeah, I just don't want to break the door. That was not as effective as I hoped it would be.
I'm ready.
Stay there. Fine. That was fine. This guy is just not getting anywhere. Why did you Misty step backwards? You hear that box crying? It's got one of those cats in. The reason I told those boys to stop messing with it is because if they're still messing with it, I think they let it out when you're doing this fight, and it's just like another thing to have to deal with. Oh, you prick! You prick! You cucked us! Shut that door. Yeah, well, 2 can play at that game. That fell over again. Okay, we've got an up close and personal here. Should I leave the door open? Yeah, we can. No, I don't want to do that. We don't want to lose. Let's just do it. Useless. I just don't want to lose my sleep storm. Not yet, anyway. It's just so good. It's just so good. Right. Are you the one that counterspelled me? I can't get to you. Okay. Oh, shut the door. Okay, we can abandon the sleep storm and the door strap shortly, because we are literally down to the doctor and one guy, although he has just got healed. What are you doing? What are you doing out there? Okay, right, they're in. Sure. That's nice. That was nice. Right, we don't need the sleep storm anymore. Lovely.
I missed this.
Right, are we going to be able to get it? Yeah, she's hidden, so we're just going to stay in here and let her move up to us. Yeah. What was that? Why would you use your dash to move there? Oh, hello. Oh, I can reapply heat now. Is it not active? Oh, you can only reapply it on the one that is fine. Fine. I'm going to end up hitting Will. Electrocuting her.
Time for a cuddle. You're mine.
Oh, let's have a little nibble.
thanks. A little stab. We took 0 damage. 0.
No traps, please.
They can't touch us. The untouchable dream team. Right, let's just nick all their stuff. Oh, you know what? We need... Oh, we're encumbered. That will never do. Can't be walking around encumbered. Starry boy, will you take some stuff? Thanks. We need a photo. Oh, should we have a photo by like the blown up Zakir with the boys?
Can I go?
With the boys. Let's finish on one of our classic photos. What I need is...
A hero at heart.
Can't give up now.
I'm just gonna get them like roughly into position. So if you haven't been here before, before I end a stream, I always take a photo to commemorate the session. And I use the photo as a thumbnail to put on a YouTube video. And the YouTube is literally just, we've just put all the sessions of us playing this, so they're like all in one place. Okie dokie. Right. No, we were in the middle. Nope, not Y, never Y. Right, we want the Zakir in it. Right. Can you turn around? Turn around. You know what? We're actually going to need Y. And then I just where I want you a little bit in the, want you in the middle. I love how I don't know if it's funny if the boys are all looking away at the Zakir and Cass is just posing up a storm. Or if they're all looking at... Let's turn Will around the middle and see. Do you think just like them all looking away? Do you think that is like if I just position them? Maybe like, can I hands on hip them? I wish hands on hip was it. No, it's not going to be dramatic, is it? Does that... Oh, no. A bit forward. A bit across. We have Will in the middle. Gale. Why is there not a hands on hip? I feel like that would be... Is there different, like... Just like, what have we done? Okay, yeah, Gail, you can be dramatic. And then Astarion. No, never Y. If you can hear a weird like noise, it's my dog. She's panting. Do I like rotate him slightly and he's like, what are you doing down there? No, I think it's better if they're
What is he doing though? Can I? Some of these are just ludicrous. This way. Do I need to be slightly too much? Oh, I think we're onto something. I think we're onto something. Is there just to see what these are? Okay, D. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ridiculous. I think there might be, Helen. I quite like this one. Who are you thinking? Should I try a Starion? Was there a superhero? And there's fighting crime, which I think is... Oh no, superhero. I mean, he's literally... Hands on hip, of course. Helen. You know what I needed and you found it. Oh, that's perfect. That's so Astarian. You're forgiven. You're forgiven for everything. I could never stay mad at you. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Right, we'll put a frame on it because it is an official portrait. We will double check. Yeah, look, it's cool with the horns in the middle. Like, that looks cool. It's like, they're just like, Gail's like, why have we done this? Will's like, oh, I knew this would happen. And Astarion's just like, well. And Cass is like, me and my boys. Let's take the photo. Excellent news. Right, out of here. Let's go back to camp. Before we do anything, we'll go back to camp. I'm not sure. Did I not bring? I didn't bring everyone, did I? Because I have parted. I left the boys at the Githyanki Creche. Let's not do that. Now there we go. That's better. Right. Let's leave it there. Let's go to here. Oh, it's making some spooky noises. Let me save the game and then come off of it. Thank you for the GGs. So yeah, we have made it through one of 3 fights in the Githyanki Creche that we're going to need to do if we want to make our way out of here with the Dawnmaster's Prize and to understand a bit more about Lae'zel's quest and sort of work out whether the Githyanki are to be trusted or not, and the god Vlaakith that they seem to love. So next week we will do that. I think we'll probably finish the Githyanki Creche next week, and perhaps we'll meet a god. There you go. I'll leave you with that little nugget. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can do all that in next week's session. So yeah, we'll finish the Creche. We'll probably meet a god. We'll probably see our Dream Guardian again. And if we do all that, we actually might, if I don't talk for an hour, we might actually make it to the Shadowlands, which will officially be Act 2. So we'll have made it through a third of the game. I think that's pretty good. So week 14, we'll have made it through Act 1. Will they all be about 14 weeks? Possibly. Act 3 is kind of huge. Act 3 is kind of huge. A lot of people like actually spill out of Act 3 because it's too big. They work like there's so many different quest lines. But I kind of know, again, it's that thing, like there's lots of side quests and I kind of know which ones are important to me. Not that they're not important for the game. They each have their place, but I know which ones that I'm like a non-negotiable for me. And that is not necessarily in terms of like, oh, that gets you the best gear or that one has got like the best storyline. There's one where you get a dress. You get a pretty blue dress that is not special. It doesn't really help at that level of game, but damn do the boys look good in it. And if that's not a reason to get that dress and do that quest line, why are you playing Baldur's Gate? If it's not to make the boys look pretty. So we're getting that dress. Thank you everyone who's hung out today. What happened? We had Okaroon gift a sub to Winnie the Bish. Great times. Yaz resubscribed for 3 months. I can't believe we're in a third month. That's wild. Yaz and Minty was streaking, and we had a follow from Charlotte. I really appreciate that if you're still lurking. Thank you for everyone that came in, like first time chatters. Thank you for everyone that lurks. Thank you for the new follow. I love playing this game. It's my favourite, and it's really just a chance for me to play it again in a slightly different way, like with people to hang out with. I love that some of you just like have it on and listen, like a little kind of podcast in the background. That is perfect. I hope I know it gets a bit weird in here sometimes, but I hope it is a chill thing for some of you. Is there anyone on that anyone would like us to raid? Have we got enough boons in the bank for a cheeky raid, should I say? Pidge is still on. Pidge is still on. Should we go see the little pigeon? We haven't been over there for a little while. If you don't know Pidge, he's a good egg. He's a good egg. Luxury. Pigione. Oh, I've spelt it wrong in the fact that I've spelt pigeon right and he spells it wrong. Hopefully that works. Okay, we're off. We're off to see the pigeon. Again, thank you everyone. If you're coming over to Pidge, feel free to say hi. If you don't follow him, chuck him a follow. And I will see you all next week, next Thursday, from don't write that. I mean, you can write that, but don't write that. But yeah, I will be here next Thursday, 7:30, playing Baldur's Gate again. Thank you. It is goodbye from me. It's goodbye from David, little David. And I hope you all have fantastic Fridays. I'll see you in Pidge's channel. Good day.
Oh my god, a double raid?
Thank you for the raid.
No!